I'm at the Canon booth at InfoComm 2024, day 2, and we're talking to my old friend Mitch Hershkowitz about Canon AMLOs and some new features that are coming up. Tell us about them, Mitch.
Yeah, so thanks, David. So AMLOs, which we've shared with you in the past, we've got some updates that we're showing for around the July timeframe. So now you can see on the select view, we've got up to 4 views, and the end user now can personalize 1, 2, 3, 4 views. They can also resize the views, so this demo is going to play through and you'll see some things as I'm talking. But as we've previously had, you have whiteboards that can be brought in. So in this view, you've seen board 1. As soon as I click third view, you now see 2 whiteboards. So camera in the room is showing you the room view and the whiteboards. You see the transparent writer on the second board there. And in just a moment, we're going to actually use the zoom feature. We use a hand gesture. See, Danny raises his hand, and he spotlights an image on the wall. So now we're going to bring in that area of the room, and it's going to bring that area forward. So now those images that were really, really faint on the back will come forward, and you should start to see at least the letters and the title Canon. And then in just a little bit, we can manipulate that further and bring it even closer. Now those images are actually part of the content. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 assets in the room, and now you can have 4 windows. So now as an end user, you can start to manipulate this. You can resize windows. You can view what you want to see. I want to see the whiteboard. I want to see the image on the wall. I want to see the room. You can also share your own content. So in just a moment here, I'm going to fast forward it for you. In just a moment here, you'll see sharing digital content. And we share digital content very much like you would in the meeting platform that you're using. Could be Zoom, it could be Teams, could be WebEx, could be Google Meet. So what's going to happen is I'm going to share my screen on the left there, and there's the digital content. But what we do a little bit differently from the other meeting platforms is we want to see content at the same time. So once I've shared it, somebody else is going to share. That content will stay up there. So you can do a side-by-side comparison if you're building something together, or if you simply want to review something at the same time. So as soon as the next person shares, it'll go into one of those windows, and you'll see it right after this title bar here. So now I've got shared screen, 2 view. On the right is my colleague Tom, on the left is mine, and now we've got digital content in both. And we think this is unique today in the meeting platforms as far as having multi-share and multi-view.
And what's interesting that isn't coming through clearly in the demo is that each viewer can adjust their own set of images, right?
That's right.
So it doesn't have to just be what you select. It's not just one stream. Everybody participating can concentrate on what they want to concentrate on.
Yeah, everyone learns differently, everyone works differently. So while one person might be really interested in that flyer on the left, so they blow it up, somebody else may be more interested in the right. So spot on, David, at what you said. And these assets now you can see are growing. So whether you join the meeting at the beginning, maybe you join the meeting a little bit later, or you want to go back and review, you can now look at these assets at any point. You can continue to take those assets and download them to your personal laptop, and then you can actually make your own comments on them. You can annotate them as you see forward. The last thing I'll just show you here is we've added a button called leader mode. Sometimes in a meeting, though, you go 30 minutes, 45 minutes, you start to personalize, we're all looking at different things. I want to hold you back for a minute. So I'm going to click that leader button. It's a little bit later in the demo, so I'll just talk through it. I'll click that leader button, and now my screen is the one that you see, and the one that all the remote users see. And it's a nice way to end the meeting and kind of summarize things.
Tell us again, how can people find out more about it?
AMLOscreative.com. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, man.